Hello everyone, I am CryptoFish. I'm here to tell you how people are making $2,000, $7,000, and even $11,000 per week in Bitcoin by selling ad packs in new MLM. The market was a disaster in 2018 for all of us who participated in lending and staking platforms. They all got started with $205. This is a great opportunity for us to start getting our Bitcoin back that we all lost. Watch this small video. Let's come together. Let's start building a strong team. Let's make a comeback.
I'll explain how matrices work in AdsCycler, and thus I'll prove how powerful our payment system is. First, I'll explain how it looks like the rest of the matrices you can find in other businesses. It is a 2x2 matrix with 2 legs and 2 depth levels. The 2x2 matrices are the best payment system that exists in network marketing. They are always filled from left to right and from top to bottom. Our matrices can be filled by the spillover effect with what you will benefit from your sponsor's work. And they also have the follow me system that helps your team follow you for life. But what is the differential factor of the AdsCycler matrix? You do not have to pay a monthly fee. AdsCycler charges an annual fee of only $15. AdsCycler distributes 100% of sales commissions, something very few companies can say. A great innovation that we give you is that without completing your cycle, you can immediately charge for each person, direct or indirect, registered in your payline. We call payline your second level of depth in the matrix, as seen here in the image. And you can also acquire all the business centers you want whenever you want. We don't force anyone to buy business centers. Now, we'll explain in more detail the operation of the AdsCycler matrix. Well, the spillover effect helps you benefit from your sponsor's work and works this way. Your sponsor is the one who brought you to AdsCycler, but if he keeps bringing more people, as the matrix continues to fill from left to right and top to bottom, some affiliates that your sponsor brought may fall under you. Let's continue with the follow me effect. Basically, it's about if you have managed to fill your matrix with your 6 people when you activate your next matrix. As each member of your team cycles and activates their matrices again, they will fall back under you. And if you cycle again and activate the matrix, and the whole process repeats itself, your team will continue to fall below you for life. Now, to understand the operation of matrices even better, we will explain through success examples. And we'll start by showing you 2 ways you can have a return on your initial investment in record time. In the first example, we gave it the name of Proactive Member. Let's say you bought the $100 matrix, and you invited a person who activates the same matrix and positions himself below you. If this person quickly invites someone else, 100% of this last payment is yours, with which you already obtained the return of your initial investment. Now, this other example we call Proactive Sponsor and Affiliate, and it consists in your sponsor bringing you in, but still recruiting people, and by spillover effect, one falls below you. And without losing much time, this last person brings someone else, with which 100% of the commission of this payment is yours. And yes, you will have recovered your investment without having recruited anyone yet. Now we'll show you with examples how you can cycle, starting with the first case called Good Recruiter. It consists in that you bring each of the 6 people that fill your matrix, and that way you can complete it. Another case is the ideal scenario that is good teamwork. If everybody does their job, we all benefit. It consists in you bringing 2 people, and those 2 people, in turn, bringing 2 others. In this way, you complete the cycle. Now, this is an example called Star Affiliate, since it's every networker's dream to invite a star recruiter. In this case, you only bring a single person, but this person works hard in a short time. Therefore, by the follow me effect, this person falls back under you when he activates his matrix again and continues to bring 2 more, and so you have cycled. I want to make a parenthesis here to show you that in our 2x2 matrix, the one above isn't always who makes more, and that is in this example. When you complete the cycle, you will have won $400, in case the matrix is $100, but the person you invited will also have earned $400, with the difference that if he cycles again, he will have made $800, and you are just starting your second cycle. In AdsCycler, who works more, earns more. And finally, I bring you the snowball effect. in which without bringing even a single person, you can also cycle. It is not ideal, but it does happen with some regularity in AdsCycler. It consists in that your sponsor works hard and manages to help you get your first 2, and then these 2 that arrived recruit their first 2, and in this way you cycle. Now I want to remind you that you can acquire all the packages you want and work them simultaneously. The people who are positioned in your matrices will have to have made the corresponding payment to each one of them. Here you can see how in the 3 matrices of the upper part you have already cycled, but in those of the lower part you have not yet cycled. However, in the $500 matrix you have already charged the corresponding to 3 people in your line of payments. That is $1,500. And at the same time, in the $1,500 matrix, you have a person in the payment line with which you have already charged $1,500 more. Many people, when they hear about 2x2 matrices, immediately think of a binary plan. However, even though that system is pretty good, I want to show you how doing the same work in both systems in AdsCycler you gain much more. Suppose you arrive at AdsCycler and buy a $500 matrix. And working hard, at the end of the cycle, you will have earned a total of $2,000, corresponding to the 4 payments of $500 of the people in your pay line. Now let's see what happens if we do the same thing in a binary system. You buy your $500 matrix, you manage to fill it, and you finish the cycle. In a binary plan, you would get a start bonus for your first 2 direct of the 10% of the points generated by both sales, that is, $100. And aside, you would earn 10% of the total points of your weakest leg. It would be another $150, which would give you a total of $250 profit. The numbers are more eloquent than anything I can tell you. Which plan to choose is up to you. As for how to pay and how to charge within AdsCycler, it is important that you know that within the platform, everything is handled in Bitcoins to, in this way, take advantage of the tendency of this currency to rise. If you do not handle Bitcoins yet, you should look for a sponsor that is inside the platform and who buys a coupon that'll allow you to enter and start generating income. On the other hand, all withdrawal requests are received from Monday to Friday and will take 24 to 48 hours to process. Remember that in AdsCycler, there are no limits as to the amount of money you can earn. Reserve your place today and start transforming your life.
Thanks for watching the video. Let's get signed up. Bring up your AdsCycler page. Click to join. It'll take you to the registration area you've been invited to. Use LCV Trust in the designated area. Then, click and confirm. You'll be taken to another page where it says Username. Put in your 3 initials and the word Trust behind it. Now, fill in your full name, email address, and password that you may use. Select your country. After this process, you may repeat your email address again. You should see your sponsor name down below, which is LCV Trust, and type the letters inside the box below. Then, check mark on agree to the terms and conditions. Then click Register. AdsCycler will send you a code to your email address. Then, you will copy the code. Then, you'll go back to AdsCycler page. Go to the top of the left side. It will be a series of numbers and letters called the URL. Now backspace to the / and do not pass the /. If you do, just re-enter the /. You have backspaced the old information out and stopped at the /. Now, enter the word activation and click Enter. Then you'll be taken to another page. The first box, put in your username. The second box, copy and paste the activation code that you received in your email address, the numbers only. Now you logged into your AdsCycler page. You will see your back office. This is where all of your transactions will take place. I am showing you one way how to fund your page. There is additional information, how to use coupons to fund your page and your friend's page, and how to withdraw your earnings. I advise you to take your time to look at these other videos on YouTube to help you on your journey. Now let's start funding your page. Find an exchange to buy Bitcoins. I can't recommend any exchanges. If you're not used to buying Bitcoins, pay attention because you can lose your Bitcoins out there, and exchanges will not refund them. Choose the amount you wish to spend. You can start with as little as $5 to $3,500. The majority of the people are starting with $205 and buy you the $100 square and every square below it. There's a one-time $15 yearly charge. That'll be deducted from your $205. Click on your wallet. Go to the Add Funds page. There, you'll see a box. It'll say Select Method. Click inside the box and you will see different methods. Click the Bitcoin. Then, click the Submit button. Two things will appear: Bitcoin and Notify Payment. Click on the Bitcoin and your Bitcoin address will appear. Copy and paste your Bitcoin address. This point is very crucial. Make sure that you copy the entire Bitcoin address. Now, take your address to your exchange, buy Bitcoins, and make sure it's in USD. Place your address in the designated area, and check the first 3 letters or numbers in the front and back of your address. Make sure that they are the same address that was designated to you from your AdsCycler page. When you buy your Bitcoins, make sure you buy enough to cover all your fees. For instance, if you buy 205 Bitcoins, just buy 215 to make sure you have enough to cover all of your fees. After you enter buy, this process will take time for your Bitcoin to reach your page periodically. Check your exchange to see when your order is complete. When your order is complete, click on your Bitcoin address that you used and it will take you to the blockchain, where once you are in the blockchain, go to where it says Transaction Copy. That long list of numbers and letters in the transaction. After you've copied the long list of numbers and letters on the transaction page, make sure you check your numbers and letters. Then go to your AdsCycler page. Click on Wallet, go to Add Funds, and then go to Select Method. Click on the Bitcoin. Select your payment amount, then click on Submit. Then Bitcoin and Notify Payment will appear. Click on Notify Payment right in the transaction box. Paste the long list of numbers and letters that you copied from the blockchain. Make sure that you copy the right numbers and letters by checking the first 3 and the last 3. Then, go to Select Amount Transferred. Put in the single amount that you bought. Then click Notify, and if everything is done correctly, then you just wait for the funds to arrive on your page. Now use AdsCycler to make more money and live a better life. Thank you for watching this video.